Hey yo, Viyo here. Today we brought another Nintendo Direct showcase, like partner showcase. I did make a live stream of talking about this, not literally see it, but it's like I'm late to the party 6 days ago. I was thinking about, and I don't feel like watching it, but it's actually time I need to watch it. So I'll just here right now and get this video over with. But we shall continue with this partner showcase. So let's see what they got.
Deep in space, a research station was suddenly struck by a cosmic storm.
So keep it 90s art style.
15 years later, its survivors are living peacefully. But the threat of another cosmic storm is coming up fast. Maki and Omura, two young explorers, must now brave galactic dangers and save all that's left of their home. Teamwork is key in this two-player co-op adventure. You'll need a few tools to survive. The scrap hook grabs and moves platforms so you can carve a path forward. The liquid launcher blasts water to activate mechanisms and cool down scorching surfaces. And the beam cannon fires a stream of super hot heat to destroy obstacles, open doors, and more.
And you know what I'm just wondering about? Sorry for pausing it. I just wonder if they're gonna do like 007 like James Bond because they said they're gonna do it in a Nintendo Switch. I think Daylight or Brightburn. That's what it is called. So so this I would say this is actually enjoyable. Not bad. I said, you know what, let's just see what they got in this roster. I just, let's just see. Because mostly with this partner showcase, it'd be less interesting because I think I kind of used to the old fashioned, when we get video games, you know, had you know had to be it had to be Resident Evil, Mario, Halo, give the popular best of the best ones. Then they need little industry ones. I didn't play Hollow. I know it's popular, but I never played it. I got Ori and the Wisps. I didn't finish it yet, so I know it's a good game. I like the games that that intrigue me, but I should be back on playing on it. So we just let me just go on
Use the
ahead.
tools together, and you might discover unexpected solutions to puzzles. While exploring, you can encounter strange life forms, or opt for a detour and take a little travel break. With GameShare, two players can adventure together locally or online if one person has the game. Can these two brave explorers save their home? Orbitals launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system this summer.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. In this presentation, we'll be focusing on games from our publishing and development partners coming to the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems. What you just saw was Orbitals, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 this summer. We hope you're looking forward to this intergalactic co-op puzzle adventure. Okay, let's take a look at some upcoming Nintendo Switch games.
It should be both of them portable. I know it's like Nintendo Switch, it can do the exact same thing, but it should be. Yeah, no. What am I talking about?
In the waters of Issei Bay, on an island where legends of mermaids have been passed down, a tale of mysteries and curses stirs. The latest Paranormacite mystery adventure is coming to the Nintendo Switch system. The story follows Yuza Minakuchi, a boy who works as a pearl diver. One day, while gathering on the seafloor, he encounters another version of himself. This phenomenon is just the beginning. Soon, other strange incidents begin to plague the island. A girl with no memories, strangers searching for treasure, and a housewife investigating victims of drowning. Speaking to those involved is a natural part of the investigation, but you'll also need to search deep within the waters of Issei Bay. As each of their motives intertwine, the story connects to the mermaid legend told centuries ago.
I almost look like a
Paranormacite,
commie
The
art style
Mermaid's
just a little
Curse,
bit.
launches on Nintendo Switch February 19th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Battle for World Glory! A new Captain Tsubasa game is
I know, it's
kicking
like
its
30
way onto
minutes.
Nintendo Switch. Choose from a roster of over 110 characters representing 22 teams. Score with powerful shots from the original work, as well as newly added special moves that give passes, blocks, dribbles, and tackles a boost. Go on the offensive against elite competitors as you aim for victory. Gear up for sensational soccer action when Captain Tsubasa 2 World Fighters launches on the Nintendo Switch system this year. Next up are games heading to Nintendo Switch 2, including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch. A life or death fight for survival begins. It was a normal day until a cave-in befell the city of Tokyo. As the dust settles, our protagonist, Anne,
So far, so good. It looking good, but I don't want to jinx myself. I quite like it. I guess not all partner showcase don't have to be that remotely bad. It's just that at least it's like this their turn. Let them get their turn for these industry games because you know the minor popular ones been dominating. So let's still begin.
discovers an underground world deep below the metropolis. But she's not alone. Creatures called Xeno populate the unknown expanse.
I feel like it have
If
poor
you're found
resolution
by a
if you
Xeno,
really think about it. It really does. They should have did it with Nintendo Switch 2 and pushed the hardware just a little bit. I'm sorry, I'm not game graphic, but it's just like it almost looked like a PlayStation 3 graphics design. Oh well.
it's game over. Fighting is not an option.
Not the graphics,
So quick
gameplay is
thinking
more
and
important.
decision making are vital to your survival. Analyze their patterns and find the best route to make your escape. Activate traps in each area to lure and ensnare any stalking Xeno.
Okay. So we can use traps.
And by using GameShare, up to 4 players can share controls, including Anne's movement and camera adjustments. Whether locally or online, coordinating with your friends is key to making it out alive. Survive the subterranean depths in Tokyo Scramble, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2, February 11th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Awaken your Viking spirit. Battle, build, and conquer in this massive survival game. How you go about it is entirely up to you. You could start by gathering materials around the woods. Fashion a bow and arrows to hunt wildlife and prepare meals. With an axe, you can chop trees to build a house. Yikes, Don't get hit by falling trees. Build pillars.
It's just
Install
a farming
beams.
simulator
Construct
game.
walls. Make the roof. And even add a fireplace. Now you're safe, even from the cold. Wait, is this ventilated? Don't forget the chimney too. By upgrading your crafting stations, you can make items of higher quality.
It's like a old PC
And
game. What
once
the
you
hell
build
is
the
this?
ship, set sail on the high seas to
Oh, I'm
reach
sorry,
new
not
lands
disrespecting the graphics, but oh
and
god.
create even more strongholds. Plus, up to
This is
10
like the
players
old
online
days, like
can
World
explore
Warcraft.
this vast world together. Now, go forth
Unless
and
those
survive
type of people want
in
this game
Valheim,
based on like that
launching on
graphics, and
Nintendo
that's
Switch
about
2
it.
this year. Find your way forward in these games. Return to the kingdom of Hallownest and fight back the infection in the
Hold on, did we already got more information of Hololight and then gonna have some more updates on this one? Unless they trying to say, you know what, let's see what they say
this
first.
upgraded modern classic. Dodge, dash, and slash through this 2D action adventure platformer, now with enhanced visuals and improved frame rates on Nintendo Switch 2. Equip charms to enhance your abilities and deal magic damage using upgradable spells while exploring the vast interconnected map. Descend into a world of insects and heroes when
Metrovania.
Hollow Knight Nintendo Switch 2 Edition launches on Nintendo Switch 2 later today. Nintendo Switch 2 players who have Hollow Knight on Nintendo Switch can upgrade to the Nintendo Switch 2 Edition for free with the upgrade pack.
Okay, so you have it, you can
eFootball,
upgrade it for
reborn
free.
from Pro Evolution Soccer, is coming to Nintendo Switch
You
2.
know, that's reminds me, they doing that for this game. I know it's popular. You expect to get a little money of it, but you know what? As long as they not in their own IP, they're good. That's what I would say. As long as not their own IP like Sega or Capcom or Sega. Sega, did I say Sega? I'm not trying to repeat the exact same thing, but it's like you can, yeah, they need some of that green. So
Build out your club, sign legendary players, and compete in tournaments around the globe in World Tour mode. Join an exciting competition where national teams face off every 4 years in the International Cup Tournament. Or play with friends locally or online to prove who's at the top of their game. Experience the excitement of soccer and aim to be the best in the world when eFootball Kickoff launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this summer.
football.
Travel through 4 ages in a brand new HD 2D action RPG.
I feel I want to skip this
Explore
part
the
because
age
they
of
already said
safekeeping,
something about
the
this.
hero Elliot's own
Unless they
time.
just
The age
did
of
get a release date
Reconstruction,
for this
when
game.
humans nearly went extinct. The age of magic, a time when spells flourished. And the age of budding, the birth of human civilization.
I'm sorry, I think I might just skip this part entirely because game available. Yeah, let's just skip this. I'm sorry, y'all, because it feels like you guys want my initial reaction of this, but it feels like this is my reaction to it is because I like saw
System,
this
June 18th.
part because if you see the previous one,
Have a blast with Super Bomberman games from the Super NES era. Play the first Super Bomberman through to the culmination of the series, Super Bomberman 5, including titles previously unreleased worldwide.
so
The
you give it a
Famicom
chance,
versions of
Bomberman,
Bomberman
give it a
and
chance.
Bomberman 2 are also included.
You know, this one
Plus,
find
there's
quite
a brand
funny.
new
They never
boss
thought
rush
about
mode.
giving him his own new, fresh new game,
As well as
Bomberman.
game share support.
It'd be much better to have Banjo and Kazooie.
Super
Because at first I
Bomberman
thought with,
Collection
you know,
launches
Donkey
on
Kong
Nintendo
Bonanza, I
Switch
thought
2
that
and
Banjo
Nintendo
Kazooie
Switch
game.
later today. The unknown journey continues.
Oh,
The second
It's
entry
like
in the
almost
Final
like a
Fantasy
half
VII
recap. You
Remake
get
series
this
is
and that.
coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
What happened? He's alive.
in pursuit of his arch nemesis Sephiroth. Cloud Strife and his comrades escape the city of Midgar and embark on a journey across the vast world. Traverse the planet on chocobos, wheelies, in a buggy,
Is this
or
Final
other modes of
Fantasy or
transportation.
I'm
Team
thinking
up
about
with
the
allies
old ways
in
of Final
battles,
Fantasy,
blending
and they have like a
action
scooter
and
there.
strategy.
I know they have chocobos and all that, but it feels like
If you'd like to focus on the
whatever.
story, there's also a boost function to make combat easier. You'll also find various activities scattered across the world, allowing you to take a break from the action.
You're mine.
And as you interact with your allies, their affinity toward you will grow and impact how the story unfolds. What fate awaits Cloud and his crew
And
in
the
their
third Final
pursuit
game,
of
I believe it's
Sephiroth?
going to be longer.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth launches on
It's funny with Final Fantasy VII, it's the most long franchise series of the game because you had like two CD. Back then, it's like three-part stories. You could play the first one, then the second one. You know, when you get up there, you know the final bosses might be different. So I think Vincent Valentine in this game, but I didn't see him yet. It- I don't see many players play Vincent Valentine. It probably is, but I may be overlooking. So, so the third and final one, I don't know how they're gonna do that part. It's just a remake. I believe somebody said it's like Final Fantasy is like not being the Final Fantasy game like it used to be. Well, I would say Melly Max say it, but she wanted Final Fantasy to come back. I tried to play this game on my PlayStation for free. We even have PlayStation Plus, and I play it, and it was boring me. So I got another.
Nintendo Switch 2.
I
June
would like to
3rd.
keep on continue
Pre-orders
talking, but it's
begin
just like
later today on
keep continuing.
Nintendo eShop.
Is that little outer space go? Yeah.
While investigating
I thought it's
a
gonna
lunar
be a
research
PlayStation
station, an injury
5
befalls
only game.
spacefarer Hugh Williams. With him is Diana, an android called a Pragmata.
There you are. All better.
Classified as unauthorized intruders, the two are targeted by the station AI, which sends enemy bots after them.
You know, it's almost remind me of Dead Space.
These bots have near impenetrable armor,
I think I can help.
but with Diana's hacking skills, you can break down their defenses.
Initiating hack.
What the heck was that?
By moving the cursor through panels toward the green goal, you can hack the enemy bots.
There's no time to explain. Shoot now.
Once their weak points are exposed, fire away.
I hacked it.
Depending on the nodes you pass through, you can modify the damage and effects of a hack. Each split-second decision can change the outcome of battle.
Yeah, poor resolution.
Energy
I guess it's not the
What
strongest
truths
hardware. I
will the
think they
two
didn't do
find
it
in
in
this
because of PlayStation
AI-controlled
2
lunar
graphics.
station?
Not PlayStation 2 graphics, PlayStation 4.
Overdrive protocol. Initiate.
Oh well, at least player got options to play whatever console they want. Majority of the people who interested in this game, they're gonna play the PlayStation 5 version more better than the Nintendo Switch 2.
And what will Diana learn on this journey? Pragmata launches on Nintendo Switch 2, April 24th. A demo will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
Hmm.
We hope you're looking forward to fast-paced combat and exploration with a unique combination of hacking and shooting. Let's continue with more headlines. Journey to the Lost Lands. Become a legendary Turok warrior in this intergalactic action shooter.
Oh, Turok.
To stop an alien threat from
Been a
destroying
little
all human
bit.
life, you'll journey solo or with a team
I have
of
the
warriors
original
online
Turok
and
put in
battle all sorts of primal
Nintendo
creatures in
64.
ferocious combat.
I never beat it because I
Swap
was stuck in
between
one level.
first-person and third-person perspectives as you unleash weapons, melee attacks, and special abilities to devastate foes. Extract DNA from fallen enemies and the environment to upgrade your arsenal, evolve your mantle, and unlock even more abilities called Echo Sinks to gain a greater edge in combat. As you venture across breathtaking worlds, you'll unravel the mysteries that ultimately hold the key to saving humanity.
This is interesting.
Turok Origins launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this fall.
You know, I think I might do a deep dive of Turok. Maybe watch the Do You Know Gaming. Maybe understand the story or get a timeline of it because I'm interested in Turok.
Uncover the truth of Xanadu. In a Japan where Kyoto is the capital, another world exists that's encroaching on our own. A world where monsters roam free. A boy named Ray must use his newly awakened powers against the
I'm
threat
trying to
as he
hate it, man.
joins
It feels like
Hirosaka
I'm gonna
Academy,
tell y'all
a
too. It feel like I enjoying it. Don't get me wrong. It's just that it feels like I want to go to sleep already. Like you know, you get half interested, half bored, and then just like, and I'm still doing this up to this day, but
school for gifted
I'm pushing
students.
through.
The Academy's goal? Conquer Xanadu, the great labyrinth rumored to be the origin of this other world. While traversing the labyrinth, hone your abilities and reshape the terrain to expand the range of your
Hold on.
exploration. Then, take on dangerous enemies in 3D action RPG combat. Use your powers to overcome foes. Outside the labyrinth, improve your stats
So hack and slash
and
RPG.
spend time with your friends as you prepare to conquer Xanadu. The battle between man and monster begins.
Anime games.
Discover the truth when
I don't know. I feel like most of these anime games don't live to high expectation
Kyoto
of it
Xanadu
because I
launches on
feel
the
like
Nintendo Switch 2.
it ain't Dragon Ball, Naruto, or like Jumpstar like logo games. Ain't nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? But it feels like I don't want to judge a book by its cover. They may be good, but it's like the way how they presented it. It feels like I'm less interested. It should be something to have that oomph. But
and
I feel like
Nintendo
anime
Switch
games
systems
they just
will
fade off
suffer.
to existence.
Check out these
They just
anime
there.
style games.
It's more like killing
Time
time. I
to
know video
evolve
game
in the
supposed to kill time, but it's like it's more like the experience more better.
latest Digimon story game. One day, a powerful
Digimon,
blast
Digimon
causes the world to
monsters.
collapse and sends you 8 years into the past. With over 450 Digimon to collect, adventure through the human world and digital world to save the future.
It
And
used
on
to be
Nintendo
competing with
Switch 2,
Pokemon
you
and
can
then it
select
fell off.
quality mode, playing in 4K at 30 frames per second, or performance mode, playing in full HD at 60 frames per second. Digimon Story Time Stranger launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems July 10th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. An adventure set high in the sky is soaring in. Form your party from a roster of over 20 characters, each with their own fighting style. Channel the power of teamwork and summon mighty primal beasts to vanquish your enemies. You can also team up in local or online multiplayer.
I get the feeling of Chrono Trigger with this game. I played it, but not
Grand
too
Blue
much of it.
Fantasy
But it just
Relive
feels like
Endless Ragnarok launches on Nintendo Switch 2
it just feels
July
like it.
9th.
think most games like RPG games
The
don't have those
latest
separate
Monster
identity when
Hunter
they do some
Stories game
animation
is
with
flying in.
RPGs.
Your monster allies, called Monsties, can learn special abilities through a ceremony called the Rite of Channeling.
Isn't
Raise
Monster
your
Hunter already
Monsties
get
as you
tired of
travel the
making
world.
so many goddamn Monster Hunter games?
The lands lie on the
I
brink
ain't
of
trying to be
disaster.
rude, but it's like,
Monsters
damn,
are on the
we
verge
just
of
got another one.
extinction,
All of a sudden, they're
and
making
the
another
riders
one
trying
already.
to save the world
Like,
will
calm
have to
down
contend
all of a
with an
sudden.
even greater
And just like
threat.
farming it. Normally, when we get
Monster
Monster Hunter
Hunter
game,
Stories
can we at
3,
least get like
Twisted
3 years in
Reflection
advance?
soars onto
Or
Nintendo
4
Switch
years?
2,
Or
March 13th.
I know they want to
A
add new
demo will be
Monster
available later
Hunters and
today
all that,
on
but it feels
Nintendo
like,
eShop. Save
damn,
data can
did
be
we have
transferred
another
to the
one
full
like
game once purchased.
last week or something?
New titles
Oh, a
are
month
joining
ago?
the archives.
No classic game.
Rave Racer, published by Namco in 1995, speeds into the arcade archives 2 lineup.
Hey, Nintendo, would you
Aiming for first
help
place in a
F-Zero
race
fans to
against
give
your
us
rivals.
F-Zero again?
And
That's
get
what
ready
would be
for a
nice.
new line of home console
But the creator
titles.
said we don't know. We don't know. He doesn't have any more ideas for the future for F-Zero. To the time being.
Console Archives is on the way. Doraemon. Sonic Wings Special.
Nostalgic games. I said arcade ones.
And more will be released over time.
And the Super.
The first wave of Console Archives titles includes Cool Borders and Ninja Gaiden 2, The Dark Sword of Chaos. These titles will be available on Nintendo Switch 2 later today.
Give us Star versus the World. Another in a beginning. Begins. Re-animal. WWE. Star Trek Across the Unknown. But it looked like a mobile game. Disney Dreamland Valley. Yes. There's a run in there. There's a marathon after marathon.
Wake up, little June.
Why are you hiding? Let's make some noise.
We found another body. I need
Crazy,
your
he's
eyes
on back
on the
me
crime
on-
scene.
When a string of mysterious deaths occurs across America, FBI analyst Grace Ashcroft is captured by the suspect while investigating
I
the
think this is
case.
gonna be cloud gaming.
What did you do to me?
In her attempt to escape, Grace comes up against unknown threats. A limited supply of healing items and ammunition are at her disposal. Will she confront the threats head on, or save her ammo for the next
Yeah,
encounter?
first person and third person if you change it.
For Grace, impending doom is always close at hand. Meanwhile, another agent working for an anti-bioterrorism organization is also on the case, Leon S. Kennedy.
6 survivors at Raccoon City Hall, dead from the same thing.
With his physical prowess, Leon can parry an opponent's attack, then strike to break the stunned opponent's stance in close quarters
They
combat.
used to do in Resident Evil
He can
4.
fire from a distance using handguns and rifles, or use an enemy's weapon against them. Leon has a varied arsenal of attacks at his disposal. This game features both third-person and first-person camera perspectives, and you can change your perspective at any time. There are multiple difficulty options available, including a mode for less experienced players that features aim assist. Guide Grace as she attempts to escape unprecedented terrors, and Leon, who relies on strength to carve his own path. What will they discover when their fates intertwine?
Always had to
Resident
be
Evil
Umbrella
Requiem
Corporation.
launches on the Nintendo Switch 2
Rats.
system
It looks like
February
the
27th.
corporations are
Pre-orders
just
available now
terminators,
on
while they had to
Nintendo
deal with
eShop.
infected rats.
Resident Evil 7 Biohazard and Resident Evil Village will also be available the same day. Horror-filled excitement awaits, whether you play these games or Resident Evil Requiem first. Plus, a Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller featuring original art is releasing alongside the games. Amiibo figures of Grace
And they
and
give
Leon
her amiibo
will
and
also be
Leon
available
amiibo.
this
Okay,
summer.
they look better
You
than
can
the
scan them to
controller.
receive
Shoot.
in-game weapon skins.
Let's see, this is like
Resident Evil
collectible.
Requiem, the latest entry in the Resident Evil series, is launching later this month.
実ならゲームチャットあれは
You can also look forward to a creator's voice video featuring a member of the Resident Evil Requiem development team. The video will release in the near future. Next is our last announcement.
Oh, you sure it's the
Hey
last
everybody,
one?
from all of us
Okay.
here at Bethesda Game Studios. If you're like us, Nintendo has meant so much to you from your early days of gaming to now. It was incredible for us to partner on the original Switch, and it was just such a great piece of hardware and also so personal when you play. We're excited to finally bring a number of our franchises for the first time to Nintendo. We hope you all enjoy the journey.
Vault Dwellers, welcome home.
James Bond?
Fallout
No, it
4
isn't.
Anniversary Edition is emerging on Nintendo Switch 2.
Fallout 4 Anniversary
Scavenge,
Edition.
shoot,
Okay.
build, and
I
create
think Fallout
alliances
supposed to be
as
its
you
own thing
reshape
rather
the
than a partner
wasteland
show. Well, it's a
and
partner
what
showcase. It's supposed
remains
to
of civilization.
get the. It's
Every
not the
choice
only
matters.
indie games. It's
Fancy yourself
only,
a
you know,
smooth talker, or
they only
planning to
collab
buff
when
your
they're
power
ready
armor.
to do it.
Choose from hundreds of perks that fit your playstyle. Every road leads somewhere new. From the heart of Diamond City to the shadowy corners of forgotten vaults, the Commonwealth is packed with stories waiting to be uncovered. In addition to the base game, experience 6 official expansions and over 150 Creation Club items to expand your adventure. Grab your Pip-Boy and traverse the wasteland in Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition, launching on Nintendo Switch 2, February 24th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. The year is 1937. Sinister forces are on the hunt for an ancient power, and only
like
one
it is-
person can stop them.
Watch me.
Embark
Some of these
on a
games are gonna be
globe-trotting
transported
cinematic
to the
adventure
Nintendo
in
Switch
Indiana Jones
2.
and the Great Circle, set between the events of Raiders of the Lost Ark and the Last Crusade.
Sorry.
Indy will journey around the world to uncover the mystery behind
Did
the
I-
Great Circle.
Because last
From the
time I checked
pyramids
it,
of
it made
Giza
Indiana
to the
Jones
sunken
game.
temples of
It had to be
Sukhothai and
Legos.
beyond.
I thought
Use
that.
your wits to infiltrate historic areas and solve
Who knows?
fiendish
Maybe I'm
puzzles.
wrong.
Or use your
Because-
whip to face off against dangerous foes and explore a world full of daring escapes and unforgettable encounters. Adventure calls when Indiana Jones and the Great Circle launches on Nintendo Switch 2, May 12th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Explore the vast landscape of Cyrodiil in the Elder
I thought this
Scrolls
was
4
spoken for a
Oblivion
second.
Remastered. Experience
The
this
Elder
renowned
Scroll.
open-world RPG now on a Nintendo system for the first time. Freely customize your character to match your playstyle. Then adventure amongst an unforgettable cast of characters.
By the grace of the gods, I serve Tamriel as her ruler.
And
I literally
fight
said in
back
my
the
head,
Daedra to
well,
close
the
shut
graphics
jaws
a little
of Oblivion.
downgraded here.
Master
You can
ranged
still
or
play,
melee
but it's a
weapons,
bootleg version
wield
of it.
powerful magic,
That's
or
about
use
it.
stealth skills to best your
Bootleg
foes.
version of the
In
graphics.
this remastered version,
If those
character
people
models,
don't have like a
weapons,
PlayStation
even
5
rocks and
or,
sweet
you
rolls
know,
have all been
Xbox,
meticulously recreated. Combat animations
the
have
cheapest
also been
option
updated
is
to
to
give
get
them
the
a
Nintendo Switch
modernized touch.
2 and work with this.
Plus, the Shivering Isles and Knights of the
For the
Nine
time being,
expansions
but a
are
little
included
downgrade. It's just
alongside
like
the
they
main
did it
story
like the
to
Wii
take your
U,
adventure
like the
even
Wii
further.
version when they port certain
Step through
games
the
on
gates
it.
once more when
They had to
The
cut
Elder
certain
Scrolls
things out.
4 Oblivion Remastered launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system this year. We hope you're excited for these games from Bethesda Softworks. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. Thank you for watching.
So that's about it. You know what? When I first, I guess a good thing I watched it when I had the chance because it feels like I see people in a thumbnail say this direct is underwhelming, and you know, I said when I'm ready to watch it, I see it for myself and make my own opinion towards it. And nothing too much to say about with this. It's just recapping things that we already know, and then we got some new games here and there, and it's okay to say the least because it's not bad, it's not worse, it's just in the middle. For this, I give it like a 6 because there's some interesting things. I expect like a James Bond game, which they was about to announce this, but oh well, like I just want to play another James Bond game because it's been a hack and a minute. I have GoldenEye and The World's Not Enough, and I expect to get another James Bond game because he's good with his movies and his video games as long as you have the best of the best. So there's some interesting titles of this throughout through. But I say what I had to say throughout through the reaction because I just stop and say it. But I was about to say with Final Fantasy, but it's like I just whatever. I just forgot about it. But what I have to say because this is more like I do what I have to do. So it's not bad, but everybody's gonna have like a long essay of this Nintendo Direct and how it says underwhelming, this and that, third, not granted what people would have wanted. Hey, we can't have everything. Beggars cannot be choosers. So this part of the showcase is okay. But I hope you guys really do enjoy the video. Leave a like and subscribe for random stuff like this. And tell a friend to notice. Y'all stay blessed. Bye, y'all.